Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You know, we're constantly told that the right is cruel, that Trump is evil, and that his policies will ruin lives and take away life-saving services from the people who need it. But let's be freaking real for a second. Once you cut through the hysteria and the manufactured sob stories, what you find underneath, in my view, is a system that's finally starting to claw its way back to sanity. And boy, oh boy, do I have the perfect clip that I think perfectly puts this into perspective. We got another leftist meltdown here, who I know, really groundbreaking stuff, really new uncharted territory, another totally unhinged meltdown going viral all over social media. But we've got this leftist activist who's wailing, talking about how Trump just took everything away from her. And by everything, she means after losing access to taxpayer-funded HRT and antidepressants. Yeah, this isn't the life-saving medicine that people are pretending it is. No, it's the perfect encapsulation of how broken the leftist worldview has become, just how twisted everything is, how common sense, normal smart policy is presented as destructive, cruel, and dangerous. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm not exactly bothered by it because for once, someone seems to be drawing a line. No more of this everything for everyone, anything you want, anything that benefits the medical big pharma industry on the taxpayer tab. Because, I don't know, compassion or some nonsense. You know, this blind, empty, blanket compassion, it's time to replace it with some frickin' common sense. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so just take a look at this meltdown.
It's happening. I just had my appointment canceled from Planned Parenthood due to the reconciliation bill that just passed. Medicaid's no longer covered through Planned Parenthood. At least that's what she told me. I asked her how much it would be out of pocket for an appointment just to talk to a nurse practitioner about adjusting my hormones. $375. $375. I have that. I'm very lucky. I just got my refills just now, like a week ago. I don't know what to do. My medications, all my medications are gone. And f you to the people telling me, oh, things don't happen like that. I'm staying calm because I'm trying not to have a panic attack, but I'm making a video because I don't know who to tell. This is f***ing insanity. So I hope you guys got what you wanted. This certainly probably will kill me. Hope you're happy. You got what you wanted.
And you know, instantly it's got me thinking about taxpayer-funded healthcare. You know, what's it supposed to be? I feel like the most ideal system of any taxpayer-funded program is for that program to be very targeted, very specific, and to only render service where absolutely necessary. Taxpayer-funded healthcare was never supposed to bankroll elective hormone therapy or endless prescriptions for SSRIs. It feels like that's less healthcare and more ideological and lifestyle subsidy. And if somebody's entire identity and emotional stability collapses the moment that they lose access to a government-funded gender drug cocktail, well, I'm sorry, but that's just not the civil rights issue of the day. And so what the Trump administration is doing, and many of the states that are now pushing forward, well, in my view, they're doing what needs to be done. Tightening Medicaid and public health care policies to make sure that the funds are being used for real, essential medical care. Heart surgeries, cancer treatment, emergency care, not hormone injections and cosmetic transition procedures, not gender surgeries, so people can feel all fluffy and creative about their gender expression, or they could declare their fetishes to the world. You know, taxpayers should not be paying for that, and I don't think that's cruel. I think that's rational governance. Just like taxpayers shouldn't be paying for illegal immigrants on Medicaid. It's common sense, and most people support it, but if you listen to the left, it's cruelty. Oh, it's just so cruel. It's cruel and it needs to stop. You can't take healthcare away from illegal migrants, but also at the same time, giving healthcare to illegal migrants is something that definitely isn't happening.
I think his political analysis is wrong. I don't think it's unpopular at all to try to reform an entitlement program, to save it for the people who need it, to keep illegal aliens from getting welfare benefits they shouldn't be getting, to encourage people to go to work. I don't think these things should be shied away from by Republicans.
None of that is true. First of all, I think Medicaid
It's exactly true. It's exactly what's in the bill.
Federal law prohibits undocumented immigrants
then why are
from receiving Medicaid benefits.
On it? Why are
That's a figment of your imagination.
It's a figment of the CBO's documents.
Let me explain the facts.
It's in the CBO documents.
I'll explain the facts.
Is it or not?
Let me explain. It's not, actually.
No, you are lying.
No, that is not. It is not true.
Okay, hang on a
You're
second.
inventing facts out of thin air. So Medicaid is.
Hold on, guys.
Medicaid It's political suicide for Republicans
I think
to
it's
get
political
Medicaid.
suicide to come on as a member of Congress and lie about what the CBO says.
The
Illegals are
majority
on
of
it.
people who benefit from Medicaid are senior citizens and those with disabilities. Almost
Yeah,
all
I would disagree
Medicaid
with
funding goes toward the elderly, the disabled, children, and working adults.
That's who it's for.
And that's
It's not for
and those are the
illegals.
people for
It's
whom
not
it
for
principally
illegals.
benefits.
Scott,
Actually,
just
more cost-effective to provide preventative care than to have them overcrowd in emergency rooms.
That's a great position for your party to give free health care to every illegal immigrant. That's a great position for your party.
That is
a
not
lie.
what-
I don't understand.
Well, you're saying it's better to do it that way.
Almost all of the program benefits senior citizens and the disabled
You
and
just said it
children.
was better to give illegals health care.
We're referring to state funds, not federal funds.
Every point that's
Just illegal aliens. It also includes work requirements for people who choose not to work. Again, according to the CBO, which you deny the existence of, apparently.
I'm well aware of it. Republicans deny it. Republicans call for the abolition of the CBO.
Well,
by
you were
the way.
denying it tonight.
So-
Almost 5 million people.
I've heard you argue against the CBO till you're blue in the
Almost
face.
5
well, red,
million
I guess
people
would be with you.
who choose not to work.
It's not. That is false. That is like a figment of your imagination.
It's literally right here.
They're not.
Again with the same nonsense when CRT was all the rage in the news cycle. No, you can't take away CRT, but actually CRT's not real and not actually happening and being implemented in schools. It's the same thing here. You can't take healthcare away from the illegal migrants, but actually it's not really happening, and anybody who says that it is a right-wing conspiracy theorist pushing false propaganda. But that's complete nonsense, and the rationale there seems to be that, well, actually it's state-level funding that's paying for illegal migrant healthcare and not Medicaid. But what they don't tell you is that a lot of the state funding for these Medicaid programs on a state level, well, they're reimbursed by federal Medicaid dollars. It's just government spending run amok on any and everything, any initiative, anything that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, anything that makes the Democrat look good and generous, compassionate and virtuous. Just do the thing, because the political image of the benevolent Democrat is more important than logical, common sense policy. It's insane. And going back to the issue of HRT, this whole gender medical industrial complex, well, obviously it's not about the kids, it's not about saving lives or taking care of people. No, it's about boosting the gender medical industrial complex, which has become a billion-dollar industry. We've got big pharma raking in massive profits while young people are put on these experimental chemical regimens with lifelong consequences. And same goes for the antidepressant epidemic. We've got this culture that seems to oversubscribe SSRIs like they're candy, this ideology that tells people that they're victims. You're a victim of your own body and your own mind. We don't teach them how to cope, how to build resilience, how to take care of themselves and become strong functioning adults in our society. No, we just give them the Band-Aid fix. Become dependent on these chemicals and just keep buying them. And when I say buying them, I mean the taxpayers will buy them for you. We are funding dysfunction, folks. And when that spigot starts to close, all these activists start to melt down on camera and tell us that Trump is taking everything from them. But no, he isn't, because you were never entitled to any of this on the taxpayer's dime in the first place. If the funding's been cut, it's because democracy is in action, and states have the right to protect their values, to manage their healthcare programs, and most importantly, to defend taxpayers from this ideological money pit. And if that means fewer subsidies for HRT and mood stabilizers, in my opinion, so be it. It's time we stop pretending that self-inflicted delusion is a medical emergency. Donald Trump isn't taking anything from anyone. He just stopped the medical industry and their lobbyists from forcing everybody else to pay for your fantasy.